Virgo, this is Just with your July 1st, 2019 weekly reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Virgo, some of you, the challenge this week is to avoid conflict over gossip because of some type of catastrophe. Okay. This is something that kind of is pretty dramatic, right? So you may, and for some of you, it may not be gossip with a group. It may be one person spearheading this whole damn thing that created some shakeup in your life. And your challenge is to either deal with it in a way that has tact and grace, which I would say Virgos can definitely do. The energies are very conflicting right now with the eclipses and the Mercury and Mercury in retrograde. So a lot of signs are going through it, and it looks like Virgos aren't any different. So there is some gossip or someone interfering with some area of your life that is a bit problematic. You guys, some of you, you've made a decision to not move forward with something or to cut something out because there wasn't an opportunity for you didn't feel grounded in your decision making at this time. So some of you will delay making a decision. You'll just decide that I'm not going to move forward on it. Or you may feel like, yeah, there's a new opportunity for me, but I'm not stable enough. I'm not grounded enough to kind of take on this opportunity. So for some of you, it could be a job that's coming your way. And you may really need it because it's like financially you could be a bit strapped at this time. You could be entering into something, and some of you may have, entered into a partnership with someone, became like work partners, and now it's like it's your worst nightmare because it's like you have to carry this person's weight. They're not pulling their weight. This person could be pregnant, but I get more so it's not pregnancy. It is more of this person not able to be stable. So something in their life could have shaken them up, but they're just not the most stable as they once came across as. And, some of you may be in review of what do you do with this person if you have like a partnership in some way, if you're a team with another person and you work together on a project or in your workplace. There's review of like, I'm carrying someone. This person is not doing their job. They're not, reaching the standard. What should I do? What do I need to do? Especially I feel if you're, this is really happening for a feminine energy. As some of you Virgo women, you're definitely not stable as you used to be, as you know yourself to be. You've become very codependent to someone. So you really look at a situation and say, damn, I used to be this. I used to be A, B, and C. And now I'm just, a mere fragment of what I used to be. I've completely found myself dependent upon someone else. And it has everything to do with this love. It's kind of that you've gotten yourself caught up in something that you can't easily get yourself out of. It's kind of that type of situation. But I'm trying to refrain from love. But, I'm at this point this week because of these eclipses and all of this crazy energy. I'm just going with what I see. I'm not trying to piece together a whole, if it's this, let's look at this. I'm going with what I see. So with that being said, some of you definitely are coming out of June feeling hopeless about a situation. And because of that, you may just feel like I'm not doing a damn thing. Like you're not really enthusiastic because you're not happy. You guys are just not happy. You're very emotional because there's some things that has come out about your home or your overall stability. And it can't be. Listen, when I tell you every sign so far, this eclipse, and it's home life, it's love life. It's no more acting like you don't know. Nobody can say by the end of this year, nobody can say, oh, I didn't know. Nobody can say that. For what these cards say, nobody can say that. Back to Virgo. There's a lot of ebb and flow with your emotions. Peak and valleys, more peaks and valleys. And for some of you, it's about your home life. Some things have been discovered. For all of you, it may not be that serious. You may have recently bought a home. You did your inspection. Everything is good. Now you realize, oh, damn, there's mold or, there's more going on than you first thought, right? And for some of you, the challenge is that someone that may live with you or someone that you care for, they may be more of a problem to you because it's like now I have to, I can't really spend on repairs because I have to take care of you, or, we don't have enough money and I can't depend on you to give. So it's some friction with a person that you got to carry their weight or that sort of thing. There's an opportunity to start new, but if you don't tie up loose ends and deal with this unresolved issue, it's only going to follow you. Like you can't trick the system. It's going to follow you. Some of you may have gotten evicted, because I see evictions, like literally getting fired from your job. Some things came out. You got evicted. You got fired from your job. There's a pattern, and I can't believe I'm saying this to Virgo, but because before everybody is changing. Do you feel it? The cycle has changed. Those that were down are now up. Those that were up are now down. Gemini, Aries, Virgo. Cancer is kind of like they're going through something, but Gemini, Aries, and Virgo for sure are on a down tick. Sagittarius, Capricorn. Who else was the down sign? I forget, but I know Sag is kind of coming up. Capricorn is kind of getting a little bit better. But anyway, I'm getting off topic, guys. I apologize. So I feel that some of you may be moving, and you're no longer going to try to keep this house. You're no longer going to try to, whatever it is for you, all of you will be different, but you're no longer going to try to fight the good fight and stay in it. You're going to just say, fuck it. You want the house, you want it, take it. If I'm getting evicted, I'm getting it. If I have to leave, I have to leave. But you're not going to leave by yourself. Someone will be there to help you. Okay. So whatever issue you're going through, someone is there to help you. Okay. And for some of you, it's not an eviction. For some of you, it's just renovating home, doing something, but it has a lot to do with home life, home. And some of you, someone's saying you better get rid of your mother. Like your mother is just too much in our business. Your mother is hindering the whole situation. Your mother, we're spending so much money on your mother. But what the two of you don't realize, especially if someone is suggesting that somebody else's mother leave, the two of you don't realize is that you're in a karmic codependent relationship with one another. And it's based upon money, finances that are not healthy. And the mother leaving isn't going to make your situation better. I have to say that. The two of you have to address some issues. You may be money hungry. The two of you may have issues with money management. But then because there's someone else around, it's like, well, they're the reason why our money is so funny. No, the two of you are the reason why the money is funny. I just have to say that's what I see. It's what I'm saying. And no, I don't know any Virgos that have money problems together or have a mother that I don't know. It's just what I'm seeing. So don't think it has anything to do with me. End of the week. And I'm going to say this. I've been telling every sign something that they probably don't want to hear. Like, welcome to the eclipse season, right? So for you Virgos, some of you are going to find out that you have an STD by week's end. Some of you, and this part, it pains me to say, and I don't want to say it, but I will say it. You may, term a pregnancy or, miscarry. I apologize. My condolences if that is anyone's reality. That's not anything that I would want anyone to go through. But when I see things, I do say it. There's going to be healing. But there will be battle to get to that healing, if that is your reality. If some of you have an STD, you will heal. But oh boy, will there be conflict after. All hell is going to break loose if you find out that you have an STD. Then you're going to realize just how blatant someone's been out in the street and how much they've been cheating on you. The challenge here for some of you when it comes to matters of love, though, is dealing with a third party situation. Ending it. Someone doesn't want to let another person go. And I feel like some of you are dealing with someone that is very cocky, very arrogant, and, this person, they have options. They have many options. And it's like Virgo, especially Virgo women, and to some extent the women in the lives of Virgo men, this woman is very codependent on you. Virgo women, you're very codependent on this relationship. And it's being masked of like, we love each other so deep, but you need, Virgo women, take a step back. Take a huge lens. Maybe you even need to, check in on others. Ask people who are familiar with the two of you and you alone, right? So they know you before this person and you since this person, and ask them, have I changed like for the better? Because love, when it's in your face, it's hard to see yourself. Sometimes you know, you see it, but it's hard for you to be honest about it. So for some of you, you need a reality check. And hopefully I'll remember to tag this reality check, because you need to realize the cycle that you're going through with this person. And someone needs to get off the wheel. I feel that some of you are either getting a divorce or you're moving out. You're going your separate ways with one another, from one another. Okay. And it's like, it's not until you completely leave this person alone for quite some time is when you're going to really realize, damn, I completely lost myself. Some of you are going to realize just how bad it got. Okay. And some of you need to settle a situation with a fire sign karmically. There's some karma between you and a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Nothing but karma. This relationship, excuse me. Sorry. This relationship is nothing but karmic. Nothing but karmic. This person doesn't have to be a fire sign, but he gives off fire energy. So he is a player. He's someone that has an insatiable appetite. He's in, he's out. You know, he goes with what he wants to do, his desires. Yeah. Doesn't have to be a fire sign though, but that's the energy. Very karmic. The problem with this person is if you keep engaging with them, and to some extent this will be you, Virgo men, but if you keep engaging with them, things will fall apart in your life. Your money will go funny. It could even be your health. It could just be a number of things that starts to go awry. Okay. So some of you really need to reconcile a karmic cycle with another person. All right. Fire sign. Yeah. The thing is that I'm seeing in the reading so far is that fire signs are portraying themselves as more mature, right? So, you know, we're working around like knights, and now you see more kings here. So the person may be a little bit deceitful because they're not presenting themselves as who they once were. But I see karma, so it's secular. So it's only inevitable at some point they're going to change back to who they're known to be. So I do see for some of you being hopeful over a situation that has a lot of issues and problems, and going back to that person that you may feel is dragging you down. You may feel like, you know what, I'm going to give them a little bit more time to prove themselves. Some of you may even give this relationship some time to prove itself, even though it's shrouded with a lot of challenge. Others of you, again, you may be moving, and it may be a little while before you settle into your home and feel like it's right. It's something about it. You may not like the area. You may not like, something about it. The traffic, it could be something where it's like, this is a lot. But eventually, I do feel like you'll settle things with that. Single, excuse me. I feel like some of you are just really in your head, in your feelings. You're not really open to going on dates or pursuing anyone right now. Like Virgos, you guys are just not in the best place right now. I have to be honest about it. You're still replaying some old relationship, old energy, old situation, old circumstance, still continues to get played back and forth. And some of you, like I said, you may be dealing with body issues. I just see Virgo women, or the women in the lives of Virgo men, their confidence there is so it's really challenged. Your confidence, guys. So do something about that. One thing about Virgos and Aries signs that I've realized after being on this platform for so long, they'll switch up out of nowhere. Virgos, it takes a little bit more planning, but Virgos will switch up in a plan mode. Like, okay, they start to X people out or put people in this place, compartmentalizing things in their life, and then change and acts. Aries would just one day from the next just change. So they lose control, next day they got control. So this too shall pass. But you're definitely going through this karmic lesson, Virgos, as a reality check. Some of you have completely lost yourself. Like, who are you? And the moment you get away, and not only get away, but stay. Let me give that a minute. Stay. Three's a charm. Stay away is when you're going to realize just how far down the rabbit hole you fell. So in the extended, we're going to look deeper into the situation. Are you taking it back? Are you? You taking it back? Are you going to work on this situation? What do they plan to do? Are they going to change again? Are they going to turn on you again? Are they going to be a pleasant surprise? Or what you always expect? In the extended, we're going to look at that and more. We're going to look at what's going on with them. How they feel about you deep down inside. What's their challenge by? Is there somebody else going to creep up in this reading? And what's going to happen to the both of you down the line together if you were to work things out? What's going to happen? So if you're interested in that, among other things, click the link below in the description box. Also, well, if it's not, if you want something personal with me, I can be reached in the description box below. If you would like to share, please do so in the comment section below. And if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Virgos.